Hello. Welcome everybody. Welcome Sunny. Welcome B-Shack. Hello. Good morning. I just graduated to the next rank in org in Star Citizen, so I'll be a full-fledged member after the promotion ceremony. I'll be attending in-game on Saturday. That's crazy. It's almost like you're living two lives, Sunny. Like, for real. That's crazy. I want this behind. Ring chat? There we go. There we go. Gotta figure it out. You're like a real boy now. You've got all of the things. You've done all the stuff. You have a real job. A real... Wait, so... Are you playing the character, or is the character playing you? Is this the simulation, or is the simulation the simulation? I need to know, Sunny. Are you real or are you fake? At that point, I don't have an inactivity timer and can go ghost silent without worrying about getting kicked for inactivity. Oh, okay. That's crazy. That game is way too intense for my brain to comprehend at the moment. Okay. I think we're ready to get started here. Start doing, oh, my microphone's not working. There we go. That should work now. Hey, welcome everybody. I mean, you guys could hear me, but my little character wasn't dancing. Taco was not a requirement. Ouch, that hurts a little bit. That hurts a little bit. Tacos should always be a requirement, no matter what's going on. You want to join the band? You have to enjoy tacos. You want to get a driver's license? Tacos. You want to get out of jail? Tacos. I'm just saying. Tacos are universal currency everywhere. Doesn't matter where you go. Go to another country and be like, tacos, and they'd be like, oh, that way. Be lost in the middle of the forest. As long as you have a taco on you, you could survive for at least 10, 15, maybe 6 years out there. This is not an endorsement to take a taco and try to live in the woods for 6 years. That is not an endorsement by me or this channel or anybody else, but I do have to sing the praises of tacos high and far, because I am a true believer. Look, I have to say that I do have Spanish in my blood, so and fairly close too. Spanish and Italian. Which makes it even more heresy, Sunny, that you don't like tacos. But that's okay. Which is interesting. So is it that you just don't like the texture? You don't like I do like Italian food. Okay, that works. Is it the toppings on it? Is it the cilantro? Because some people just hate tacos just because of cilantro. People put cilantro on tacos all the time, kind of thing. I know that is a thing for sure. I hate cilantro and onions on my tacos. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay, so do you have that aversion where it makes the cilantro taste like soap? Has to be just meat, maybe tomatoes and avocados. You like white people tacos. I get you. I understand. White people taco night is like right up your alley. I get that. That is fair. I do like white people tacos as well. I like traditional tacos as well, street tacos. I'm not a fan of avocados though, or chunky tomatoes. But if they throw pickled tomatoes on a taco, that's good stuff. Oh, show. Okay, let's do. Since we've started our show here today, hopefully y'all can hear me just fine. I think you can because Sunny's been responding. Music should be okay. We are set up here. So last night we did our live podcast, 500 Little Things. You can see on our schedule. It's right down here, Sundays. We do our podcast, and during that podcast, our friend, Mr. Sunny Ruth here, actually completed our community challenge for us. So what that means is, as you watch the channel, you actually accumulate channel points, and once you can actually use those channel points for different things in the stream. You can redeem them for like petting the furry friend, or highlighting a message, or doing a big stretch, or I put on there modify a single emote. We'll see how that goes. But we also have a community challenge, which each time I put one of those up, it's a special treat for our furry friends. So normally I have a picture of Patch or Sora up, and the community bands together to use their points to get the animals a special treat. So last night they completed that challenge. You can see the little graphic here, special treat, 100% raised. They got it done. So because of that, I have to give Patch his special treat. So I have that. I'm ready to go with that. I'm going to put that up on the screen for everybody here once I find the video. Let's see if it'll let me do it. Oh, it went really big. Hold on. Mistakes were made. I did not have this pre-prepped together, so. Oh, and it's sideways. Wait a minute. Why are you sideways? Please hold. Technical difficulties. I say that, but this is a live show, so it's like there's no such thing as technical difficulties. It's all is what it is. We want it to loop. Oh, still sideways. That's weird. Why would it do that? Rotate clockwise 90 degrees. Okay, we got it right now. Hold on. Oh, dang it. I stopped the video, now it's disappeared on me. Yeesh. Yeah, I'm not very good at this. Here we go. We got it. We also revealed our next furry friend, Sora, is up this week again. Let's put this behind the alerts in the chat. There you go. So you guys can see what's going on here. This was worth the wait. He makes a little noise at the beginning. I may have to turn down the music for a second so you can hear it. When he first, because he's sleeping, and I walk over and he looks at me and he's like, meh. Turn down the music real quick so hopefully you can hear it. We'll mute that for a second. Does his little crunchies. His teeth are, he's 19 years old. Patch is 19 years old, so he's doing his best with what he's got left of teeth and everything else. So, like, I had to cut these into smaller pieces so that he could eat them and stuff like that. But he did pretty good. He got his little treats. He was a happy boy. He's a very happy boy. Put this. There we go. Let's do that. Let's do all part of the process, right? Trying to do little fun things here on stream. Where is my other video? Boop doop doo. It was in. Oh, there we go. There it is. Look at that. We'll put that there. Hopefully it won't block too much of our work that we're doing today, but it was worth it, P-Shack. I'm glad. So we were at Trader Joe's yesterday, and we just happened to walk by and be like, oh, they have little salmon treats here for animals. Like, oh, we'll just pick that up for Patch. Just in case, never know when Sunny's going to pop in and drop, 10,000 points on our community challenge. You never know. So I'm just going to leave that running up there in the top. I am going to turn down his audio, and then we'll turn the music back up. I can always swap it back if need be too. When's the next community challenge? Okay, so that's the question. So I didn't have a opportunity this morning to set up the next one. So now that this one's done, I actually have to go in and complete it. That there's a button I have to press to complete it, and then I can set up another one. So I want to do that. We can actually do that now, I think. Okay, let's see. Mark as complete. You confirm that you have filled this community challenge. Confirm. Aha. So that should remove it from our. Yep. So it's gone off of our power-up rewards. So now I should be able to add a new community challenge. We're going to give Sunny something to work towards this time. Let's see, let's call it. We're gonna call it special treat for our free friend. That's what we're gonna name it. Let's see. We're gonna say redeem your channel points to. What does it say? Help. Okay. So food treat for free friend. Oops, I spelled friend wrong. I-E-N friend. Oops, did it again. There's an R in that word. Friend. Okay, so sorry, Sunny. We're gonna make it 100,000 this time. I'm really gonna make you have to work for it. Okay, so but I do need to find. There was a graphic I made for it. Where is it? Is it in here? It's not in there. I had this problem last time I did this, where I could not find. I had made some graphics for this. I put them in the wrong folder. That's what I did. They are... You're not there. Then Stitch Tails. Don't think they would be there. Wouldn't be in my other desktop stuff. This is the problem. Like since I didn't set it up, don't have it ready to go. So, but I'm going to try to figure it out right now, if I can. Not here, it's not there, it's not logo animations. It's not under assets. Where did I put this? Oh, there it is, picture words. Meep. Well, I'm a butt. So when you do a community challenge, it gives you 3 icons you can put on: the 28 by 28, the 56 by 56, the 112 by 112. So I just took a graphic that I had made from my books of like a food bowl and put it on there. And I made each of those 3 sizes, and I try to remember to go through and put them in for these community challenges. Last time I had a hard time. I couldn't find my graphic anywhere, and I was like, no, what did I do? I did it to myself again this time too. I had to find it. Let's make it orange background this time, I think. Okay, so it says it's set to 250 minimum, but I don't think that's true, and the max is 2000. I can't change that. That seems to be set by them. Like, that's not a customizable feature. Yeah, let's see, play live on stream. Finish video. Let's see, then play live on stream for everyone. I don't know how to spell the word. Is it EI? Receive? Receiving. Yep. Oh, I'm over. Oh, so you only get a 200 character limit. Ooh, I didn't know that. Huzzah. Okay, okay. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we're at 195 of 200. That's fine. Let's career. Oh, number of days. Ooh. I'm gonna give you the max. I'll give you 30 days. What I did on the last one, we definitely beat that way handily. So, let's see. Let's go out and then go back in. Okay, so I added the community challenge. I don't know where it went. Team manager. Hopefully it didn't just eat that. Oh, it might have just eaten it. No! Oh, do I have to do it again? shoot. Can I not do them live? Let me know if it pops up in our rewards. It should. I'm not seeing it on my page either. Shoot. I think it ate it. I'm gonna have to redo it. Dang. Well.
The Husker Pup 28 bet the furry friend.
Hey, Husker Pup, thank you for the petting the furry friend. That's for Sora. Negative, my eyes worked. It did, yeah. Your sharing on the eyes definitely ate up. It ate up all the fun stuff. Why did you do that? Puppy gills. Trying to figure out. I set up the next one, but it disappeared.
Oh.
Yeah, it didn't stick around for some reason. I don't think it has to go for approval. There are some stuff on Twitch that they like have to approve, and some stuff that they're like not worried about. It might be something I have to set up off of stream.
Well, Patch looked very happy when you gave him his treats.
He was very happy. He woke up instantly being like, salmon? Salmon treats? What?
Yeah.
He's a very happy cat. Daughter was just here. This is a visual treat. I'm trying to redo it again. Once completed. I will film a video and put it up on stream. Okay, let's see. It's not elegant. My other writing was better, but let's try to create this one. You know, I'm gonna copy this just in case. Copy. Create. Hey, that one went. We did it. Okay, so it's there now. So now I can press the button to start it. So you can pre-set up like community challenges, but you can only have one active or one setup at a time. So, but once you're ready, you should, like I'm gonna do right now, start challenge. Bam. Okay. Hey, look, it pops up on stream. Perfect. That's the other thing about like doing it on stream is that you can do it. Did you already put 2K in, honey? God dang it. Look at that. 2,432 already in there. Wow. Sunny and B-Shack. Both of you just crushing it already. Sunny gets it's because you have a tier 3 sub, right, Sunny? That's what you're working with. You get double points and stuff like that because of it. You get that 2 times multiplier. Yep, I knew it. Yeah. That's a crazy thing. And if I'm streaming 4 days a week and you're here for all of those, you're getting so many points. So many points. Yay for points. At some point I have some other ideas for stuff that we can use channel points for, but that's like the development for that kind of stuff it's out for sure. I've got it's like a little mini game type thing, but it's at very, very early stages. Inverness, hello.
Shadow bet the furry friend.
Vern, we did a thing. We got a community challenge completed, so our kitty friend Patch here got his Lemon Treats today. Yeah. Sunny basically single-handedly used all of his points for the community challenge and got this done, so we had to set the next one really, really high. Sure. But you can, in the section where they have the power-ups and rewards, there should be one that says special treat for our furry friend. If you tap on that, it should bring up another option where you can use your points for that as well. So if you have extra points you want to use for that, you can. And then we'll get another treat for Sora at some point here. Or at least, I'll just say this, Sunny will get another treat for the animals here very soon. How about that? But yeah, that was thanks to his efforts last night during our podcast that we were able to get that done, so we did a thing. Alright, so this is what I was working on last week. We've got these 2 postcards. I've got the other 2 converted already. I guess the other 3 converted over. So I had originally built these in Canva, and as you can see as we get closer, they're just kind of meh. Not really great. The quality's poopies. Just... they don't print very well. Look, there's little cross hatches and stuff. It is what it is, right? Like, it did what it did, it got the concept down, but it did not do it very well. This one is not as bad-ish. You can definitely see once you get in closer. It's definitely grainy and fuzzy. They don't have good. I'm using the free version of Canva, so like I'm not exporting in high resolution or anything like that. So, but I want these to be good, so I'm going to rebuild them in Illustrator so that I can make them definitely stand out better. So that's what I'm working on today. I want to get them set up so that I can get some printed professionally and then have them for future events and on my Printify shop and stuff like that too. So I kind of bites the bullet and rebuild the things. Let me know. Let's see. Media source is good. Let's mute that because I need that to be. The little birthday hat. Party hat. He was very happy. Patch was very happy to get his little treat. I don't know if it'll come through. I'll turn down the music real quick, and I'll put up the audio for him again. Okay, wait. We'll go back to the beginning. We'll see if you can hear the little. He does a little meow. It's super faint. I'd have to boost the audio to get it to be heard, but his little choosing, little 19-year-old kitty trying his best to eat a little treat. Yeah. Once he got the first one, he's just like, I'm awake. Let's do this. I know you've got more. Give them to me. He was very happy. His teeth are a little bit sensitive now because he's old, but he's getting there. Yep, little meow. But there we go. Yep. Past doing his treat things. Oh no! Don't shoot the cat, Sonny. That's not very nice. That's not very nice at all. Vern, Sonny's trying to kill the cat. That's not nice. No forgiveness. You tried to kill the cat and you don't like tacos. We're no longer friends. Oh, that was so easy. Put this back, otherwise it's going to be off on the screen. I'm playing, Sonny, I'm playing. Are you begging for forgiveness? Is that what that is? Do that. I'm an angel. I would beg to differ, and if I had to give you a review for your Star Citizen, to help you get through your ranks and stuff like that, I don't think they'd be very happy with my review. He shoots kitties and he hates tacos. Oh no. I think the tacos would disqualify you just immediately if other people knew. He's just a baby. Leave him alone. He is. He's just a little guy. He's just a little guy in the Star Citizen world. That's all he is. Just doing his things. Living his life. Let's see, can we pull, let's see if we can pull this font from, oh, why did it do 3 areas? I don't want, oh, you butt. That's interesting. I don't know why it gave me 3 of the, or 4 of the, oh wait, that's duplicating them. Why are they duplicating them? Weird. I'm using new tools on Illustrator. This is called retype. And supposedly if you have an image, you can highlight it like this. If I don't screw it up. You can highlight the text on an image, and it will look at it and be like, we think it's this font. But it's going to look at all of the rest of the junk that's in the scene as well, so it may not be able to find it because it's looking at everything else. So now it's giving us a list over here on the right hand side of what it thinks it is. Nowhere even close. I got this great big one. Let's try this. Very finicky today. Kind of looks like that one. Then you can add it. Kind of helpful. You used to have to use what a font or something similar. Yeah, it's very similar to that. It's built into Photoshop and Illustrator now, which is nice. I still think it's kind of clunky because it's definitely not like this is curved text. I think if it was flat text, it would be able to kind of guess it much easier. I mean, this big cast one is close, probably close enough that it's thinking it is. But this is all like in Adobe Suite stuff, so like I can download this now and add it to my library, which is nice. But it's also limited to just the stuff that they have on their cloud. Just Adobe. It's just pulling from Adobe's fonts. This would be part of their Adobe Cloud fonts and stuff like that. So if it pulled from anywhere, that would be awesome. We'll have to see what they do with the AI and stuff like that if they decide to let it be, full access to the internet to go pull stuff and make stuff. Yeah, well, they don't care about licensing anymore. If they ever did before. Licensing in the world of AI is no longer a thing. It's all fair game. What was called? Not that one. It was Big Caslon. Okay, so we have a medium style and we have a thick style. Let's go with the thicker one. Big thumbs down, especially for those like me that rely on copyrighted trademarking. Yeah, it's kind of weird space to be in. I had a lady, I've been talking with a gal about having my books at her little book cart here in my area, and I've been trying to like meet with her to show her my books and stuff like that, because she wanted to see them beforehand, and it just hasn't worked out. And she's like, well, can you just send me a PDF of the story and I can look at it? And I was just like, it's small enough town still, like I could probably get away with it, but I'm like, I really don't want something to happen and this to be all over the place, even just accidentally, right? So I was like, well, let me put together a watermark and get that put on there and try it that way. And even like trying to figure out watermarks, people would just slap, words across it. But like I said, in the age of AI, they can just scrub that off of there with no problem. So I had to build a whole thing. I'll actually show it to you. I can show you what I did. There we go. So I went through and I just built my own little watermark on all the pages, and I just kind of filled it with my little logo, and just kind of had them put an effect on them so that they blended in with white, so they didn't go across words and stuff like that. but were just kind of prevalent all over the place. So you could see the story and see what was going on, but it was enough that if somebody wanted to try to scrub this, whatever, they would have had to work pretty hard to do that. Yeah, Nightshade is, I've heard, and stuff like that as well. I'm like, it's 50-50. I'm like, if people really want this stuff, they're gonna go to the lengths to get it regardless. Like, I'm not silly of that. People used to pirate VHS tapes and stuff like that. So like, if it's that point, there's not much you can do to steal it. But the ability to, this is why I don't save any of my files in the Creative Cloud on Adobe, is because they use it for their AI generation and stuff too. So I keep all my files saved locally on my computer and just access them through there, so that they can't touch them or use them or have rights to them or anything like that. It seems like overkill in a lot of ways, but at the same time, it is essentially like an IP, right? This is my IP. I've taken it and done all the stuff with it, so it's only if you keep files in the libraries. Yeah. I'm a skedaddle. Have a great day. Thanks, B-Shack, for coming by. I appreciate it. Thanks for sticking around for a little bit, for joining us on the podcast last night. It's more about making it harder for anyone to do it. Yeah, that's basically what I was thinking, Vern. That's why I put all those images all over my pages and stuff like that, is because I'm like, I can't stop them from doing it, but I can at least make it harder. So worst case, if I have to do something or prove to somebody like, no, this is mine, I can literally say, or show them, be like, look at all the steps they would have had to go through to essentially steal my work. Pardon me. It's a slippery slope in certain ways. I think some of that stuff, for like, we're gonna get into the weeds here a little bit. For the AI stuff, as far as like efficiency things, I think yes, it can do those things. As far as creative things, no. I think those are those need to be tooled in a very different way, and used very differently. I think the more creative people fight against it, the better the laws surrounding it will be. Right now, it's almost a free-for-all, and that isn't good. Yeah, I agree with that. I think that is like 90% of the problem, is that we are in the wild west of the times right now, right? There's no laws, no rules. Anybody can just take stuff and just use it for whatever they want, which basically, yeah. I know that even in my stuff, if I'm looking for like reference work and stuff like that, I try to Google search and stuff like that, pull my files, get my reference things for that first, and then if I have like concepts or whatever, I don't mind like generating a concept based off of what I think, but then, that goes into the mix with everything else. And as far as like inspiration, it's not an end product thing. It can help enhance some of your ideas stuff, but it's not by any ways a finished anything. Like, I don't, even using like ChatGPT to write stuff was like, I'll have it go and be like, oh, go find me 500 words that have to do with sewing, like, because then I have a list of 500 words that I can use or pull from and do that to put into my books and stuff like that, being like, oh, I need a sewing term for this, and let me look through my list of 500 words, and oh, that sounds pretty good, kind of stuff. So copyright is the only thing standing up, and so many companies are just skirting around those. Yeah. They're going to do that for a while. There will have to be some kind of landmark case that kind of gets people's attention. I don't know what that's going to look like. I know Disney's currently in starting their lawsuit against these AI places and stuff like that. So like having a big name like them throw some weight around is definitely helpful. Well, that's the thing, is like your usage and how you treat the system with, like, you can either harass it or you can be respectful and use the tool correctly, kind of stuff. The people that were making those videos where they were like expanding, they would take the video and they would expand the tops and the bottoms just to make it that vertical format. Those were kind of cool. Like that was an interesting application of how you could turn a horizontal format into a vertical format without having to like reanimate and do the whole thing again. Like that was a interesting application of that tech. But like if you can just take everything, somebody's pictures, voice, all of that stuff, and just do whatever you want, then we start getting into weirdo burrito. Somebody, I've got enough videos on YouTube, like somebody could rip my voice probably pretty easily. Which is weird and scary. No, I wouldn't say scary, but definitely weird. Disney will hope, yeah. And I've seen fake videos from recent flood here. Yeah.
Shadow says big stretch.
That was a crazy thing to see on the news. All of the flooding and stuff. Was that wasn't like a dam break or anything? Because I haven't seen like I haven't gone and looked for full stories. That was just literally like downpour, rain, washout, right? And it just happened to hit right along the river where everybody was hanging out. Just crazy to think. Yeah, the storm just sat in the right place and by the right. I mean, awful. Yeah, damn, that fucking sucks. Those are the ones where they just suck. Don't wish that on your worst enemy, kind of thing. Just because there's literally nothing you can do when that kind of stuff happens. The river rose 26 feet in a couple hours. Yeah, that's insanity. Yeah, I heard damn, Ernie. No, because of the way the water rose so fast, I assumed that, but because I didn't go through, it was just like briefly this morning I saw that, I was just like, oh shit. And Mrs. Tahoe was telling me, yeah, what had happened. I was like, wow, that volume of water, either something like crazy storm had to have come down or a dam would have broken. Like we've had dams break in California before, so it's like not unheard of in certain ways, you know what I mean? So just curious. I freelance with AP, so just wondering where that info is going. That was my assumption on my own, just based off of the volume of water that I thought would come down to be able to essentially wipe out everything. Some of the videos that like from Japan when they had their huge flooding, where it was the same thing, just a freak storm that just caused it. But it's the stuff you see in movies, like what was that one movie with the wave that came over and just took everybody out, kind of stuff, like that kind of stuff. Like meteor hits ocean and causes, 50-foot tsunami kind of thing. Insane stuff. Geostorm. Armageddon. Yeah, it's like Armageddon style. Deep Impact. Yeah, something like that. One of those ones. There's been a couple movies where they've predicted out like huge waves that have come on. I haven't seen that one. Oh yeah, any of those are wild. Yeah, yeah. It kills my heart is what it does, because it just sucks. It just sucks. Well, that's a somber place to go into an ad break here shortly. Wow. You know what? I'm gonna snooze this one for 5 minutes, and then we'll do the ads in about 5 minutes. We got to get out of the somber place here. So, hi, welcome back. I'm Tahoe. Nice to meet you. We're working on things today. We're doing our best. Let's copy this, get this off of this layer. On this layer. Yeah, that should be okay. So we've got some dots and some parts to put in. I haven't purchased mine yet, but I'll look at the different tiers today. I'm not doing the deluxe either. It's like 50-50, right? So streamers are saying it's fun, it's good, and then everybody else is saying, no, this is going to be the worst thing ever. Even Azzacross video that I was watching a little bit this morning, same thing. It's like, man, I don't know what to do. I don't think I'm giving up Destiny, but I almost need a little bit more to see before I'm like 100% convinced to. Might not pre-order this time, but I might pick it up day of or something like that. If Hunter's got a Mandalorian skin, I would no questions asked. Fair, yes. I would also no questions asked if Titan's got a Mandalorian skin, so. And negative Nancy. A clinker skin, get out of here. He's been negative Nancy lately. I don't. It's been interesting. Like, he was talking about, the news broke that Anthem is going to get shut down, that the servers are going to get shut down for Anthem too. Which is, that's a crazy, but they also like never did anything with that game either, never supported it or added anything new to it. So like, I partially get it, but for all the people that bought that game and bought add-ons and stuff for it, it's just going to be unplayable. Yeah, it's still around. Beginning of 2026, they're going to shut down the servers. So essentially, if it was on disc, the disc will be unusable. If you bought a digital copy, you don't have anything. It's just that happened to you with Final Fantasy Mobius. Interesting. I don't remember that one. I know there's a European law that they're working on right now, or a lawsuit in Europe that is saying, or trying to get them to not allow companies to just ditch these things. Like if they've put out a game and it has some kind of service or live or whatever like that, they don't have to keep up crazy servers or anything for it, but they essentially have to like turn it over, and if the community or the world wants to do something with it, they can, kind of thing. I think is the gist that I got out of that. Trying to make these companies be responsible, because they just cut their losses and just back out and disappear, kind of thing, when they're done with the project. I spent way too much on that one, and it was all lost because they shut it down. Yeah, just waiting for Xbox to come out with the Steam enabled system. Yeah, that one's going to be interesting too. We are coming up on our ad break now. That was a quick 5 minutes, if that was 5 minutes, but for everybody, we are going to run 3 minutes of ads here. During that time, I'm going to pause what I'm working on. And if you are subscribed, you get to have a little one-on-one time with me, as long as I'm like not going to the bathroom or anything like that. But that's the plan at the moment. Yeah, don't forget, if you're watching and you want to participate in chat, sign up for a Twitch account. If you have a Amazon, you technically already have a Twitch account, and you can chat with us. And then if you want to subscribe, then you don't have to watch ads, and that actually helps go towards my projects as well. So that's a thing. I did find out that I met the 2 out of the 3 requirements to become partner already, because I've been streaming so much that I already have I have like 40 hours of streaming in the month. And hey, there we go, there's our ads. I've got 2 out of the 3 requirements. I just have to get an average of 75 viewers, which that one is the one that I'd really have to work for to get there. But the other 2 requirements are super easy. Just stream on a bunch of days and have a bunch of time. So, but you never know. You never know. You gifted Vern a sub last time, didn't you, Sonny? I need to get my butt back into streaming so I can do affiliate. Yep, okay. And DPS. Yes. You did indeed. It'd be interesting to see. I know the ad revenue and stuff from this is not very much, but if I'm doing as many streams as we're doing the Sunday podcast one and stuff like that, like it's kind of an experiment to see what it looks like across the year, and gauge what can happen with that. If we can build some more stuff and get it out there, kind of space. Also, I want to see how. So the plan with like even DPS, I want to get to the end of the year and get that 400 videos up on YouTube, and that'll be like the other crowning achievement. Like making it to 10 years of Destiny 2 was one of the terabit miss. Yep. I want to get there in that, and then we'll have to see what state the game is and stuff like that, and then DPS will be around, but depending on how the streams and stuff are going, we'll have to see what I want to do from there. So. So DPS may not be around for the stream, just the streams. I'm trying to figure out. So right now I'm currently streaming 4 days a week on this channel, and then 1 day a week on DPS's channel. So like 5 days a week across these, and the weekday ones are usually like 3 hours long. So like I think I overstacked myself a little bit, so I'm trying to figure out if there's one I could cut out. And I thought, well, maybe Wednesdays I could, since we usually go like visit the grandparents and stuff on Wednesdays after stream, which is a little tight. I was like, maybe I can back off on Wednesday a little bit, and I was like, no, I really want to try to keep like the schedule of this going. And even though Saturdays is late at night, it's kind of like it's fine as far as that for DPS, but also the audience really isn't there at that type of time of night either. So it's like I haven't really done a good service for those streams either, even though the videos and stuff on YouTube do interestingly well. It's late for my old head, yeah. So it's like I know like other streamers talk about that, like if you're doing something and you're not growing, or if it's not, moving forward, then stop, switch, and do something else. And I have always been terrible at doing that. I'm always like, I've started this thing, I'm gonna do it until I'm 50 years old, until I'm 80 years old. I'm like, which is a bad idea, I guess in the long run, but I'm not sure. I don't know. Thoughts rumbling around in my head. Hard part is that we kind of grouped together and connected around a game, around Destiny and stuff like that, and that's kind of where we started. But we've kind of have the friend group, so like we don't necessarily need the game to keep the friend group together in that way, which is good. But it is nice to have that unifying thing that kind of gives us a place to kind of congregate and do things and have fun and stuff like that too. So I don't know. We have to figure out what we want to do. If Destiny decides it doesn't want to, I don't want to say keep up, but if it falls by the wayside and kind of buries itself in the sand in a way, I may have to figure out if there's something else we want to try out. No Star Citizen, Sonny. Not all of us are rich like you. I can feel it in the back of my. I knew he wasn't gonna. He was typing. I can hear the keyboard from here, for sure. You feel like it has, like the shark, like they've jumped the shark a little bit. Yeah, it feels rough at the moment. Yeah, it definitely. I get on and I'm the only one playing from the clan most days. Yeah, I usually have like 2 or 3 people that jump on for. Sometimes we have more on Saturdays, which is fine. I'm lost to the stars. You are lost to the stars. That's the funny thing about it, Vern. Like B-Shack coming back and being like, oh, I need to go through that. I'm like, oh, I actually want to go back and play with him and do a bunch of stuff now too again. And that's kind of like, and I was sad I didn't get to play this Saturday. But like it has reinvigorated some of that, being like, oh yeah, I remember like helping people get through stuff is the fun part about this game. So I'm like, I want to do that, and whether or not I need to figure out more ways to have the B-Shack effect, something I need to look into and stuff too. I'm about to get promoted again, so I'll be coming back for Edge. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's like DPS like will be that congregation spot if people want to do stuff, which is good. I love that like Bishak popped up in Discord, and then Thunder's like, I'm coming. If Bishak's back on and Toads comes back, then I'm gonna come back. And then Pioneer's like, they're all coming back, I'm coming back. I'm like, oh my god, y'all, you're funny. You guys crack me up. I would totally play with Bishak. I haven't caught them on yet. Oh, you just missed him. He was here in chat, and then he had to take off. Chicken Lord was here last night too. Yeah, on stream for our little podcast stream that we do, our 500 Little Things podcast. Let's see. Our podcast here. Mondays. Yeah. Chicken stops by every once in a while, even in this stream, and says hi and stuff like that. So I saw River on yesterday, but not sure what she was up to. Not Destiny. I saw her name pop up. Where did I see that? On one of the social apps. And I was just like, oh, I haven't seen River in a long time. I wonder how they're doing. Wonder if everything's going good with them. Matman jumps into stream every once in a while. He actually played with us one night too, so like that's the thing about even like Bishak coming back and stuff like that. Like he felt like that was a good place to come back to, and then felt like that was home for him. And I was like, that's what I want. I want people to be able to feel comfortable, and when they're going through their life and doing other stuff, it's okay to do those things. That's fine. This is not a job. You don't have to be, Vern, you don't have to be here all the time. It's okay. We all have lives. We all have big girl jobs and stuff like that. Like, we get it. Same. And I missed that. Yeah, it was a brief moment. He just happened to pop on like one of our streams and just like, are you guys still playing Destiny? And we're like, yeah. I love Matt. Matt's a good guy. I'll be off all of August. That's awesome. Who do you get time off for? Just because? Did you do something bad, Vern? Did you get put in timeout? Vern? Oh, you're working the Little League World Series. So wait, is the Little League World Series before or after that? Like, did you get time off because you're doing that, or? I'm working, Youngling. Oh no, Sonny, no. Pick freelance, so I pick my schedule. Ah, gotcha. I need to brush up on my Spanish. Okay. No English? This is my Taco Bell Spanish. This is, I know little bits of words, but not lots of words. Enough to keep me out of trouble on a job site. That's about it. I know all of the bad words. Let's just say that. I've taught my children all of the bad words. My daughter was like, oh yeah, I have to take Spanish this year. I was like, okay, these are the words you need to be aware of. And she's like, oh, what does that mean? I was like, yes, they mean this, this, and this. And she's like, oh, those are bad words. Yes. Yes, those are bad words. But you need to know what they are. Lots of teams speak Spanish as a first language. Yes. I like how this is working out. You know what? Let's not do that. Let's do half. There we go. A little bit better. Not great, better. What if I told you there was a better way to make a heart? I would love to know what that is. I will take it in a heartbeat. I'm doing things like my Spanish. I do things the hard way, the old school hard way. I'm assuming it has to do with one of these bad boys over here. But there's a different one to do it with. Depends on how much I'm getting paid. Oh, she sent me a short. Let's see if this... Oh my god. Oh, okay, that's smart. Okay, that's not bad. I like that. So you can literally just do something like this. Swap it to a line. Do this. Increase the stroke. Something like that. And then, yeah, I'd convert it over into a shape, but... Bam! Look at that. Like I knew what I was doing. Un poquito de español hablo. Sí, señor. Muy poquito. Un gato es comer un... I don't know how to say salmon treat in español, but... Es un perro, nombre es un Sora? I know a little bit. Now I can move these. Look at that little butt-shaped heart right there. Look at that. Good job, Vern. Tip of the day from Infinite Shadow. Look at that. Ooh, that's bad. Don't do that. Don't do that. So, if I take that now, we'll expand it. Technically, I should be able to grab this if I want to pull that out. I'd have to make the whole thing a little bit more bulbous, but yeah, I'd have to figure that out. Like my Taco Bell Spanish? That's the best I can do. Let's round off that, because I don't like how harsh that is. That would work. Yeah, it's pretty close. That has a little bit more of a rounded. I wouldn't know how to get. I don't necessarily need to have it that way. Oh my god, I can't read it. Sonny, I can't read. So the year of prophecy includes the expansion. I'll probably go that route. That's what I was thinking. Si me están pagando bien. They pay you better to speak all Spanish. Fair enough. I see good. Oh yeah, I get what you're saying. Now, if they're paying me well, then forget it. It's the only language I speak. Serio. I just love being. I don't understand like all of it because there's a lot of like slang language and stuff in like typical Spanish, which I learned from working on a job site for years and years. But like I can sit in some place and pick up enough to be like, oh, I kind of get what they're talking about in certain ways. Keep myself out of trouble, you know. It's one of those ones where you're like, you don't let on that you know. Like they're like, oh, stupido gringo, and you'd be like, oh yeah, I know what that means. I know what that means. They're talking about me. I'm the stupido gringo. Just enough to keep my head out from the water. Just enough. The team from Caraco speaks Minto, which is like a Dutch, Portuguese, Spanish mix. Listening to those kids is interesting. Oh, I bet. Languages are fun. I love languages. Anything besides Castilian sounds so weird to me. Castillo. I can't always roll my R's either. I can do it sometimes, but not always. That's the thing is, where the guys that I worked with, they were from, damn it, it's been almost 10 years. I don't remember where they told me they, much farther south. But like, they were telling me like when people, because I asked them at one point, it was like, if somebody sneezes, what do you say? And they say, salud con leche, which is health with milk. So I've just picked that up and I say that all the time now. But if I talk to anybody here about in Spanish, they're like, why would you say the with milk part? Like, that doesn't make any sense. I was like, oh, that's a cultural thing from that very specific like place and region that came from. So that makes sense. There are a lot, it does happen in different spots, but every little bit of Puerto Rican, Argentinian, Dominican, Colombians. Yeah, Cubans. I don't know what I want to do here. Gilding your Nightfall title. Oh, sometimes the mouse scrolls so slow. Interesting, it does not make the heart exactly even. Oh, because I have this one set to a little bit different. That's right. Yeah, give us some weird points in here. Kind of got the idea what I wanted there. And they come in and are like cousins or compadre. I'm like, I'm not your compadre. Yes, this is the last week. So next week is when the new stuff comes out. I'm a coconut brown on the outside and a white on the inside. I've heard that many a times before. But we love you regardless, so there you go. Except for the taco thing, that still rubs me the wrong way. Did you bring me a cat, daughter?
I brought you a potato.
Why you bring me this potato cat?
He was yelling at me.
His video is still running on the stream. He's constant.
Yeah.
He's eating snacks constantly. Yeah, on the 15th, on Tuesday.
Figurines.
Yep.
It's called an X.
Don't shoot the tacos, Sonny. No, don't do it.
Sonny.
He's shooting
Watching
tacos.
you.
Yep. See him? He's being bad, Michelle. He's being a bad boy.
Inverness said rude. Good job, Inverness.
See, Vern's here, so you can talk to Vern now. She can make it onto your list. My daughter has a list of all the people she's interacted with in DPS, and she's ranked them all. Her favorites. It is coming fast, that is true.
I'll get you on there eventually. Who's the... Oh. Thunder.
Thunder is favorite at the moment. I think just because she's had the most interaction with him.
Yes.
What'd she say? That is a solid favorite pick, right? Right.
Thank you. I have the list in my brain.
I was like, who's next on the list? It's Mums is next?
Mums. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Talk to Mums.
Who's third?
Ghost Guy.
Ghost Guy's third, okay. Fair. And then it's Alex and Sunny fighting for 4th and 5th?
Yes.
And then we're in a close second right now because your interactions with her are minimal at the moment. I think she was going to give you a token spot just above Alex and Sunny because they were fighting over which spot they got to be in, so that was a thing for a minute.
I pull ahead because of orange chicken.
Yes, Sunny offered snacks, and snacks are my daughter's favorite thing, so he is currently leading in the category of favorite in that way over Mr. Alex. So if you'd like to offer snacks, you could get on that list real fast and in a hurry. I'm just saying. She is easily bribable, let's just say.
Hey!
So, am I wrong?
No.
Actually, I didn't think so. I'm never wrong.
What, you don't like?
Oh, I like taquitos. You like taquitos, but you don't like tacos. Taquitos are not tacos. Very similar,
They're
not the
folded
same.
Tacos. They're just different.
Not the same.
Yes, they taste different.
They do taste different, yes. Indeed. Oh, why is it doing that? That's fun.
We have some in the fridge.
I know we have taquitos in the fridge. Are you gonna go make taquitos now? It's not lunchtime yet? Okay. I like them with sour cream and avocado and cheese.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't like tacos?
But he doesn't like tacos, so either way it's blasphemy, so.
You should let me talk to some of your friends.
You can talk with him right now if you want to.
No, wait. When you're playing big games on Discord.
I'm never playing games again. I still don't understand why you don't like tacos. Still haven't gotten to the bottom of it. I will find out. I need to know. I need to know the secrets. Home taquitos? Ah, gotcha. Homemade. Homemade taquitos, tacos, burritos. Those are all great. Enchiladas. Enchiladas are another one of my favorites. Tostadas. Those are good. I never got into what are the ones that are wrapped in the corn husks that have the maize and stuff in them, the tamales. I've never been a fan of tamales. Like if you put enough sauce on it, I'll eat the tamale, but if it's just a normal chicken tamale, I'm like, I'm gonna need something on this. See, Dreamer's here now. She loves tamales. Okay, so you like tamales as well, Sunny? Is that you don't like traditional tamales? I'm gonna keep saying it like that because I love saying that word, tamales. Patch did like his salmon treats, yes. He may or may not have attacked me after this video and wanted more. Confirmed. Sweet tamales. Tamales are the best. What are sweet tamales? Do they have some kind of like syrup or something on them, or like sugar, or maybe brown sugar or something on them? Cinnamon? What makes them sweet? No, they're dry. Okay, so they've got something mixed in with them that makes them sweet, or are they just called sweet tamales? I didn't realize this was a food podcast. I didn't. Basically just made by sprinkling Kool-Aid mix, I'm guessing. Wait, what? Sprinkling okay, now I'm fascinated by this. You mix Kool-Aid mix in with the contents of the tamales, or you put them inside of the wrap? Or you mix it with the maize inside of it when you're making it? I think that's I'm saying that right. I think that's what's in the middle. Somebody fact check me. With the mesa, thank you. I was like, maybe dumbass. Sweet tomato. Oh my god, you Google search it. God damn it. Mesa. Sweet tamales are made with a sweet mesa corn dough base, which can incorporate flavorings like cinnamon and sugar. Okay, so I thought so. I was just like, and I was just guessing too. The mesa can be made from mesa harina, or I'm not even going to pronounce those. Corn mesa, almond sweet, tortilla, tamale fillings and flavors, fruits, raisins, pineapples, berries. Well, Sunny's saying mixing in Kool-Aid, and which I'm totally on board with. I hate tamales with raisins. The raisins are, yeah. I can see the pineapple, berries, maybe not the figs. Pretty cool. I'm not a coconut fan. Dulce de leche, nuts, choppy. Yeah, like it's almost like they just throw everything in there, even the kitchen sink. I am interested in this this concoction of Kool-Aid mix in the tamale. No fruits for me, just some sweet mesa. I'm interested. You've got me sold a little bit on this, Sunny. So. At least that's how they make them here in town. That means those are the ones. Those are probably the best ones too, because they're made by somebody's grandma or tia or something like that who's been making them for 50 years and just has that old recipe that's just so freaking good. Something like that. Please. And my mom. Oh, gotcha. Is that like a family recipe? Is that just a community recipe? Oh, my grandma made them for a living. Oh, did she make them with the Kool-Aid for a living? Like sell them somewhere? At a business? That's crazy. I wonder if we have any food trucks around here that have something like that. Maybe. I never had any of those. She made tamales with mole as well, though. That I've heard. That makes more sense. The Kool-Aid one, that one threw me a little bit, but that sounds. I would try that. I would put that in my mouth, in my face hole. I would definitely do that. Yesterday, okay, I did do it right. She made tamales. Oh yeah, I read that one. Beep beep beep. Okay, they keep disappearing. Why is that disappearing? That's weird. Okay, we're gonna have to expand that. What? There we go. Okay, so we gotta get the white around him and then maybe put the heart back in the middle. So I remember I was growing up, I learned that my great-grandfather was Italian from Italy, and my great-grandmother was Spanish from Spain. And I got to visit them in a bunch during my younger years and my early days. And during the yesteryears, wow, I sound fucking old when I do that. Anyways, but they did not have any traditional dishes that I remember. No pastas, no nothing that I could point to and be like, oh yeah, these were definitely like staples of, you know, the culture and stuff like that, that they came over or that they immigrated over with and stuff like that. I still don't think. I think they got here and they're just like, we are American white people now, and this is what we do. And I remember eating a lot of pork at their house, but that was about it. I did the wrong thing again. I want 3 color. Mole with chocolate. Yeah, you do like that stuff. You also like horchata as well. What's the other one that you've been drinking lately, babe? I can't remember. The one you have in the Jamaica and tamarind. Yum. See, Mrs. Tahoe is the foodie. Like, if you want to talk food and trying stuff, she's your gal because she loves all of that stuff to the core, like big time. I'm very much like you, Sonny. I'm the white guy that I'm like, I like burgers and chicken strips and I like basic stuff sometimes, but I get into a little bit of stuff every once in a while, not too much. There we go. I think it was that much. Just about perfect. Sweet. Look at that. We did a thing. Horchata is delicious. Hibiscus, that's what it is. You're doing hibiscus and Jamaica tea, that's right. Yeah, you've been into that for a couple weeks now. A lot. Well, how do you say it? I don't know, I'm gonna try again. So this is the other this is my other problem. So for the longest time I had listening to people talk Spanish and working with people Spanish and stuff like that, and using it, you know, in between on certain things. Like I got some of the accent down on some of that, which was really cool. So like I can roll my R's sometimes. I do okay with that, as long as I can like impersonate some of that the brain out the anyways. But because I've been watching way more anime and Japanese stuff, I've started to pick up on the accents from Japan and how they separate their words into like 3-syllable parts and stuff like that. And I've been mixing the Spanish and the Japanese together, so I'll start saying Spanish words but in a Japanese accent. Or vice versa, and I'm like, oh no, I have to remember my brain. You have to split those. Those are different things. They're not the same. You can't. It's not a mix and match kind of things. Oh, it crashed. Fuck, and I didn't save it. That sucks. That sucks. You know, I got cocky. I was just like, oh, I'm doing good. And then always save, kids. Remember to save your projects. It's good for your kidney and it's not drowned in sugar. Oh, I lost the whole thing. I didn't save it one time during that. Fuck. See, you play fast and loose with the rules, kids, and it'll bite you in the ass. Damn. Crap. Wonder if I have anything. I didn't paste it or nothing. Well, shite balls. That sucks. Let's see, we are almost at our 2-hour mark. That's 2 hours gone. Damn. What nuggets. Well, at least I know how to do it now. Vern taught us a really cool trick too, so we know that. Oh, Dreamer put up a poll, favorite drinks. Oh, Jarritos, yeah, there we go. I'm voting for that. I gotta drink them sodas, you know. Will I start over again? God, what did I do? Vern, save me! You saved everything for me, right? Vern, save me! Help! I wasn't paying attention. Oh, you just missed the poll. Dang. And I forgot to save my progress and my Illustrator crashed and I lost it all. I have to start over now. I did the cardinal sin of not saving while working on a project while doing a bunch of other things. And I knew I played fast and loose with the game and I lost. I lost big time. It wasn't blue, it was something else. Was it a C? Downloaded the font, but I don't remember what the font's name was. What was it? It started with a B. Oh, it was. Big Castellan. There we go. Agua Tamarindo. I forgot they had to pull. Yeah, it was my fault. I was, like I said, playing fast and loose. See, look. There we go. It's like, oh, would you like to save your document? And I was like, yes. Yes, I would. I want this big. Alright, let's try this again. See what happens. Dang it, Jeff, why didn't you tell me to save it? I didn't save it. Lost everything. It's okay, it can be rebuilt. Not the one I want. That one. I want this one to be this color. I want this one to be this color. Like so. There we go. Now watch, I'm going to save it every 5 seconds now, so I don't lose it again. But I knew exactly what I did, so... Let's put a blue stroke on it. Make it a 2. Let's make those round. Let's do dashes. Yeah, something like that. Once I figure it out, then it's just about redoing efficiency-wise. Vern already taught us the trick, so that should make things go way faster. Hopefully I don't miss my next ad break. Wait, what does that little guy have on his head? The white flag? I'm not giving up, Sonny. I'm never giving up. You can't make me give up. Never back down. I've got this. I promise. That is the... It's funny because I think it's because I'm running all this stuff. I'm running the stream, running the music, running Canva and stuff, which it shouldn't have. Like, we're still within, let me check the activity monitor. Yeah, we still have plenty of room for stuff. Like the user stuff, we got a little bit of a spikes going up with our CPU, but definitely nothing like my old computer used to be. But I do like to push my machines a little bit. I like to run too many things. see if we can do this. Well, that did that weird. Oh, because it's on. We don't want dash lines for that one. I checked the event viewer and something about a kernel came up, but I have no idea what that's about. My whole system froze last night? Oh shit. Were you in the middle of like a game or in the middle of a salvage or something like that? Were you out in space, Sonny? I think I want... Let's do that for now. Expand. Dreamer contributed 250 total to the special treat. Thank you, Dreamer. We are at 2%. Look at that. Get our special treat for Sora. She might get some salmon treats this time too. She likes those as well. She is a husky. Save this real quick so we don't. There we go. Last time I deleted this anchor point and this anchor point. And then took this, pull it way out. I don't remember what I did for this one. Oh, I think I remember what I did. Took the whole thing, squished that. Maybe I didn't do that. Maybe I did it here? That's that. Maybe I had it like that. Okay, so we're getting, hey, look, we're back where we saved this last time, just about. We're coming up on our second ad break. I am going to save it before I leave this and walk away from it. Coming up on our second ad break here. You got a fortune cookie? Well, you do work in a Chinese restaurant, so that makes sense, right? The question is not whether or not you get a fortune cookie, but whether or not you get a good fortune or not. Handling adversity well is the source of your strength. That's why I'm saving my document once again, just to make sure that I'm handling adversity. I don't want to lose it again. Alright, we get about 30 seconds before ad break comes up. During that time, we'll be running 3 minutes of ads, and I will pause what I'm working on and chill for a minute, go get something to drink, go to the bathroom, check on the dog, do those kind of things. And then after those 3 minutes are up, then we'll come back and we'll keep working on stuff. So if you're not subscribed, you don't miss anything. We can just keep hanging out, kind of thing. That's the idea. And if you are subscribed, then you get a little exclusive one-on-one. And Vern will give us all the secrets on all the things and how to put things back together when I mess them up. I'm like, not when it comes to Matters of the Heart. Anything else I could be like, yeah, I see that. It's funny. And Pat just gets to keep eating his treats. It's a good little video for him. Maybe I'll put that one up on TikTok tomorrow. People might like that one. Alright, we are in the ad break. Let's make sure that that media source is underneath. There we go. We want the ad break to be there. So I'm going to go grab something to drink. I will be right back. Feel free to throw whatever comments, questions, concerns into the chat, and I will check them out when I get back. I lost everything, Jeff. I lost it all. Did you pull that part of the crash? That's unfortunate. Yep, I do. I don't have to do doing auto save. Why?
Just me doing that makes it go.
Oh, on the... Are you sure that wasn't Spotify that was picking that up?
No, watch, stop moving.
The Kool-Aid is for color, sugar is what makes them sweet. Gotcha. I just asked my mom about the tamales, and she's working today. So it is a family business, okay. So the way my mom makes them is just with sugar in the mesa and sprinkling in Kool-Aid to make them pink. Okay, so the Kool-Aid's just for the color, not for the taste or the... Oh no, she's at the restaurant today. Oh, she just happened to come in? That's funny. Or did you call her in? Did you know she was... Did you know or not know she was... She's working for my sister this morning. Gotcha. Alright, let's see. Streamer. Everybody still in here? Yeah. Moderators. No, we had a pretty good turnout for the podcast last night. I think it said at one point we had 10 people in there, so it was pretty good. I know I posted the video up on YouTube, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes too. Should be there today. I really got popping? Oh, like it got busy? Oh, the podcast. Yes, we may or may not have invented a new thing last night. We'll see how that goes. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. Thank you for watching those ads. Appreciate it. Oh no, Dreamer's here. Yep, with the little booty rumps everywhere. Something like that. We did have fun last night. That was a good episode. Alright. Fix that. So now we just gotta duplicate it all over the place. Hopefully not crash it this time. I want tamales now. Oh, so homework was TV shows, right? Yes, TV shows, not movies. Tamales. You have to get some. Yes, that is correct. No movies. Different episodes. Oh, we're gonna do a movie episode at a different time. Is the idea. I can name a few that my parents said I wiped the DVD tapes because I watched them so many times. There you go. I'm gonna try to fix my mistake that I made. Press caps lock, shift. Okay. I'm gonna save that real quick. Oh, already know the first TV show even as a kid. I'll text it to Taz so he has it saved. Yeah, message me. Send it to me in Discord so I'll remember it. Okay. Birds, background. Okay. We do need to double up the words here. Duplicate. I'm going to turn this all. Be all right. I don't understand why it does that. ahead and expand it for now. There we go. And I am saving it periodically now so I don't lose everything this time. Which is funny because I'm usually pretty good about remembering to do that. So that I wasn't paying attention to it is odd. Why did you put that there? That's why. I'm terrible at saving even though I know to do it. I know. Sometimes when if I'm working normally without doing a stream or whatever, I generally don't have to worry about it because everything's pretty stable, but I think because I'm pushing stuff a little bit here, it was just like not happy with me. Like, no, you've had it too good for too long. We can't have that. You can't have nice things. In school, I always thrive doing everything last minute. Yes, that sounds like my son too. Constantly doing everything last minute. Not a bad strategy until it hurts. Then that's a little hard. But if it works, I'm not knocking it. Jerf does really well with that kind of stuff, waiting till the last minute and then be like, oh yeah, I wrote 10 pages and be like, you wrote that in like a couple hours. Like, yeah, no big deal. I wish I could do that. Alright, let's see. We want to put this on the outside. Come on. We can do this. Oh, that is not the correct color. There we go. We want to round off the corners and the edges. Bam, like that. Okay. So that didn't take us as long to get back to here. So what was the things I was missing? So I have to crop him. Is that the only thing left I have to do? Oh, the other heart. That's where I was before I lost it all. Okay, we're back. That one didn't take us that long to get back here, so that's good. Oh, it did it again. There's something. I'm glad I saved it. That's weird. Trying to view that layer kicks it for some reason. It does not like something that I'm doing. Interesting. Well, I'm glad I saved it right before I touched that, for sure. I think it has to do with that layer that has the... It's that layer. I try to turn off and turn on again. And it was like, nope. Is your file too big? It's an 8.5 by 11 file size. I don't think it's too big. I think whenever I do the image trace, it does weird shit to it. So I just did an image trace on the background to get so I can then add a stroke around it to put it to put a white thing around it, because I pulled this as a PNG. For some reason that just when I went to like hide the layer and open it up the layer, it just crashes the Illustrator for some reason. So I don't know. It's just a quirk probably. Sometimes some layers with traces and stuff, lots of info / anchor points will make it crash. Yeah, I've had that before. Like I had something similar happen. So this is my master file for like all of my character stuff and faces, and I had it at one point maxed out on the resolution or the size of the entire canvas that you could, the biggest canvas you could put onto Illustrator, and I had that, and that one crashed. I was like, oh, okay, so like I cut it in half. That's what I call like 50% here, because I was like, oh, luckily I still had a copy that I was able to shrink down to make it smaller, because like I don't need it to be 500 inches by 500 inches. Like that doesn't make any sense. But yeah, that one was like, I was like, oh yeah, I just way overmaxed it for that one. That makes sense why that one's broken for sure. But this one only being, I only have maybe 12, 13 layers here. And these ones, let's see, that one, that's just PNGs. These two are pre-built. It could be a little overloaded. That may be it. I know with my other, you're gonna like this one, Vern. Let's open up the big one. Let's open up the big one. This one has like, it says, look at this, copy 64, 71. There's 71 layers in this, maybe? Layer 90? Wow, I've deleted some, so definitely not 90, but there's a lot of layers in this. A lot of points and stuff like that. But this is a 12 by 12 square, and I haven't had any troubles. But this has all been straight illustration, right? This is not, no PNGs, no conversions with the image trace or anything like that. I've had troubles mostly with trying to do image trace, so. Oh my god, why? Seriously, but why? Why was that other one so big? Is that what you want to know? Why are there so many layers in there? Because I have to build all of the faces, so we have to have a main body, and then you have to put the face on, and then you gotta go pick arms to put on him. Oh, I don't like those arms, so I'm going to put these arms up. I'm going to change those to these arms, so you put those all in different places. You can swap them in and out. Bye, Dreamer. Thank you. Yes, insane. Wait, you don't have 500 things on in your files like that? No? You don't have all of these layers in here? Scroll, scroll, scroll. Are you one of the ones that you smash all, you merge all your layers down? Is that what you do, Vern? You're probably right, Vern. I probably am a little unorthodox with the way I set up all my stuff. You were probably right. That's an extreme case too, where the way I've set those up. I call that the master file. Just those are the master files because I build everything there and then I put them into their own project or into their own file so that they can be used in different ways. Or exported out so then they can be turned into PNGs and then kind of do what I'm doing here, or put into Canva to be made into something. I feel like I'm being judged here. Dang, Vern. I think that one should finish off that one. It's a little bit more sketchy, but I'm not gonna worry about that. Just about the vibe. Okay, cool. That one should be good. Alrighty, so next is the fun one. So these ones, I will actually merge. I will merge those. That whole one is a solid one now. I got these. Yeah. Yep. And I'll cut that guy off so that he'll be correct. But I can basically build this one on top of it now. Yep, there we go. Vern, you've been watching these type of streams for a while. If you didn't realize how unorthodox the way I do stuff is, I mean, you saw me trying to put together that heart just 10 minutes ago. If you didn't realize how unorthodox my shit was, then I don't know what to tell you. I know it hurts your heart, but yeah, I think you'll be okay. I think. Don't quote me on that. Just here to give you the quick helps. I will take it. I always claim to be an amateur at all of this, so amateur masquerading as knowing what the hell I'm doing. punt a little bit on this while I figure out what the colors are. There we go. Question is, can we find that font? Let's spin the wheel here of, can we find that font? Match font, Z. Oh, that one's pretty close. Yes. Let's see. No. The top one was probably our closest one. Might want to change it though. Cursive is one of those ones where it's pretty, but it's hard to read. So, do I make a change and make it readable? Do I try to keep what I have? Because it kind of has a flow to it. Let's see if I can match and find us some more here. Well, those are better K. Baker, we'll pull that one and then we'll try it out. It can be depending on your audience. I know, like as I worked on some signs and stuff recently, like being able to make stuff readable, like when people are driving by or anything like that, that's... Geez, that has a lot of lyrics to it. Check something real quick. Readability is definitely like high on the scale when you have stuff like that. I think it's something that a lot of people miss when they're like, I want to make this look pretty. It's just like, yeah, but I can't read it. That's gonna be really hard. Small print stuff, definitely. I used to take my junior designers on field trips to see the digital billboards we'd make. I think it helped them to see what too much info and bad type choices did for readability. Yeah, it makes a big difference. I also didn't slow down so they'd have to view at everyone else's speed. That's perfect. That's like a great way to teach on that, for sure. Because half the time you're driving on a highway or driving, in a street or down some alleyway or whatever, and you see something, you're like, what's that? And then, like, there's stuff about, like, impact and, like you said, readability, and this is the thing that's, like, hard, and I've had to, like, explain to Mrs. Tahoe and stuff like that, like, these are not necessarily rules, but they are things to be aware of. Like, you don't necessarily have to, like, hard nose something and be like, no, you can't do that, or you can't, it can only be XYZ or whatever like that. But you do have to let people know, be like, no, there's like color choices, positive, negatives, movement. I have to tell her about like eye movement and stuff all the time. Like, if you're starting up here in the top left corner with your eye, because that's where and you read across, take moments, and then you kind of go, your eye kind of follows around down back into the middle because there's orange and stuff here, and then luckily you can pick up the rest of the text moving across here, and the shift of these being slightly off kilter kind of pushes you upwards in certain ways. Like, there's little design things that we take for granted that you kind of have to be aware of, but not necessarily have to like implement on absolutely everything. It's something like you'll never know all of the things, but you do need to know some of the things so that you can be able to make, good informed decisions on, design and certain things like that. Like some of these ones that I've made are they great design? No, they're okay. I really like this blue one. I don't know what it is about these little half circles and how I made the two different colors, the whites around the whatever. I like this for some reason, but everybody's preference is a little bit different on everything. So I think these are okay. I think I improved this top one a little bit by adding the sun, which I didn't have before, but also changing these triangles, which are in the back, which are just there for pattern, to being white instead of being a color that, like a darker color of the background. So kind of mixes the same way as like these little diamonds do in the birthday one. So like just kind of playing with all of those little pieces and knowing what you're trying to do. Is blue my favorite color? No, not necessarily. I think I was going for like a calming part of this, and blue feels very calming in my head. So I just kind of went with that theme of that kind of like aqua blue wave kind of, feel with this background and stuff like that. Blue is my daughter's favorite color though, so. She wants, you're gonna have to tell me, Vern, she wants a blue Jeep for her first car. She doesn't want like a Jeep. She wants like your kind of Jeep, like off-roading, rock crawler Jeep. So like, she wants that as a first car. I'm like, well, we'll have to see what we can do about that, but that's what she's thinking for what she would like. Let's see, where is my toolbars? Got the retype on there. Windows, where did it get type? There it is. There we go, now we can mess with the fonts. I'm gonna try to see if we can find a better one. Oh, is it true that Jeep people can't buy rubber ducks but have to win them to be gifted them? They have to be, gifted to them by other Jeep owners. I believe that's correct. Our resident Jeep expert will have to give us the information here. What's going on? I walked away for a second. We were calling you out. No, Sunny wants to know the ducks. Well, there's two questions. One, my daughter wants a Jeep for her first vehicle. She wants a blue Jeep, but she wants a like rock crawler Jeep like you have, kind of thing. That's what she's thinking she wants for her first vehicle. 2, Sonny wants to know about the ducks. You have to be gifted the ducks by other Jeep owners, right? That's part of that, from what I understand. Okay, first, vehicle. Have y'all ever had a Jeep? I've owned 2 Jeep Cherokees in my lifetime. An 88 Jeep Cherokee gray, and then a 2000 Jeep Cherokee that was gold, which I love that because it was the sport version and had that straight 6 engine in it. It was this fucking baller shit. My son currently has an orange Jeep Renegade, which is okay, but it's a first car, so my first Jeep was a hunk of junk too, but that's fine. No, I'm saying my first car was a hunk of junk. It was gray and the paint was peeling off of it, so it was essentially metallic. Totally different than a Wrangler. Right. I get that. That's kind of what she's looking like. She's like, one of our neighbors has one. She sees it all the time. She's like, I like that. I'm like, oh, okay. Did it freeze? I think so. Yeah, I think she wants something like that. Not... I think that's what she's thinking, a Wrangler of some type. Cannot stress this enough. Rent one or possibly ask your neighbor if you can drive that before you buy a Wrangler. They are their own thing and have quirks that you either can deal with or not. I'm guessing you wouldn't buy new either. Probably not. The one we bought for my son, we got at a dealership. It only had one owner before it and had good miles on it and stuff like that. So, I had taken care of mine 2 Jeeps when I was younger, so like I knew some of their quirks and how they smell and like some of those things. So like I'm acquainted with some of those. Like, so when we first popped his hood and stuff like that, I was like, oh yeah, I know where the things are. I know what this is supposed to smell like and sound like and stuff like that. Very similar, even though his is only a little 4-cylinder, I believe. It's a V. Is yours a V6, Jeff, or? I think his is a V6. I'm mad that they got rid of the straight 6. The straight 6 was fucking kick ass. I love that Jeep. Jeep Cherokee Sport. Didn't care much for the gold color, but yeah, it was a bulletproof engine. Like, everything else died on that Jeep before. Like, I was changing out starters in a parking lot. I had changed out, like, I'd done a bunch of stuff to that thing, and the engine part of it was just still solid as shit. Everything else around it, though, was failing. Like, when you needed power, you wanted to, like, just put on the gas and go, that thing gave it to you. Like, there was no lag time, there was nothing. It was just like, oh, you're now driving 80 miles an hour from 0. Congrats. Drive for an extended period of time before buying, that's my 2 cents. And don't buy anything that's been previously modified. Okay, that's good. Good advice. Thank you, Vern. I appreciate that. And ducks have to be given. Okay, that's what I thought. You can't buy them. Like, can she give ducks to other people, but she can't keep them until she's given one? If you buy them, you do so to give them out. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. She does have an extensive duck collection, so already. It's an exclusive club, Sunny, and we're all not allowed to be in it. You have to be that Jeep owner. Pond, I just don't like that it has holes in it. Ooh. Yeah, sorry, Sonny. We are not the cool kids, I'm sorry. I gotta ask another design question, Vern. How often do you just sit and go through your fonts like this before you find something? Or do you just know and you're just like, bam, done. There it is. Do you just scroll through yours, or... I have like way too many, but... Come on, get back to the fonts. You probably work with a lot of like, I don't say prepackaged, but what do they call those when you have like a brand fonts and stuff like that? You know what I should do? While I'm thinking about it. Let's save this before I lose it all again. Look at that, it's like, yeah, you haven't saved in a while. Yeah, I know. I don't know if you can do this, but you can just leave your mouse over it, and then you can just use your arrow keys to go through them one at a time. I don't have the pro strats like you do, but I do have my moments. Kind of like that one's closer, and I touched it and it moved. It's called Sign Painter. It has two versions. There's a semi-bold version too. I do like that one. It's already got an italic on it, which is good, or italices, however you want to say it. to spread them apart a little bit here. Not too much. Let's rotate these. %. Vern, are you at home or are you at work today? You keep saying you walked away, so I assume you're working? It's a little bit different. This isn't 10% or 10 degrees. Okay, let's go find. Need to read in his book. There we go. Bet you 10 bucks when I try to do the image trace on this one, it's gonna crash it again. That'll be the test to see. I will definitely save it before I do anything. I'll do that, but. Save it right now, just in case. So we should be able to pull. Okay, no, that one does not have it. Which one has it? That's that one.
In there, she's just
We want that one. Okay, centered. That'll work. Working from home, I guess. It's in between. Like, she sometimes is, it's in between. Like, if she's working from home, she generally lets us know, or she's definitely more in and out, just depending. But you should be, let's see, we're getting close to our end of stream. You should be getting pretty close to being done too, right, Sunny? Be rolling it up for the day soon. I'm not home yet. I didn't think you were home yet, but like, what are your normal What are your normal working hours? Because sometimes you were on your way. You've been on the stream before when you've been on your way back home. There we go. Okay, so I got those, and I'm just going to cut them so that they can be repeated as patterns here. Expand those. Cool. Let's group those together. Group. Copy. Paste. Overlap that one. We'll copy, paste in place. Overlap that one. Should make our pattern now. We should be able to take these two, press divide, and it should, yeah, break it all up into these little individual. And then I can delete these guys, this, all of these ones. Question is, do I leave that one on there? Oops. Yeah, gotta do the same thing. Divide. Oh, did not take everything though. Okay, hold on. Hold on. There. Big one, little one, big one, little one. Okay, something got moved. Okay, there it is. I combine all these first. There we go. Combine. Yay, there we go. One piece. Group those together. Get this one. Cut them. Select it, ungroup. My dad was like, oh, I'm going to get my tires looked at. I'm like, it's the middle of the day. Should have gone a couple of hours ago. So you'd have plenty of time. Oh, he just left just now? He ain't coming back. If he did. Tires take a long time. If you can even get into a shop, day of, not have an appointment or something. Look at these. Oh, those are out here too. What? Weird little fragments. Okay, that's fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. Let's get rid of this, this, and this. If I can get this figured out correctly. Right. This is where I forget to look to see if ads are going to pop up here. This is where I usually get screwed or stop paying attention. I get focused. There we go. He just got back. Oh wow, so he was able to go get tires and get in. You must live in a smaller part of Texas then. I remember doing that type of thing back in the day in the small town I lived in. You could just go in and see the little local guy and be like, hey, I need tires. And yeah, just throw it up on the rack. Get it done. Easy peasy. No worries, Vern. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Have a good day. One there. All right, we are doing our last ad break, and then, which reminds me I should save this. There we go. We'll continue saving in the background at the moment. We at least got the last one started, so we're getting there after a little faux pas with our design and a crash and stuff like that. So, but we got there. Made it work. I think the most important part is that we got Patch got his treat today. We got a new setup, a new challenge for Sora coming up, so she can get another treat. Like I said, she'll probably get a salmon treat as well, because she likes those. But yeah, we'll do a couple minutes till the ad break pops up, and we'll take a break while those ads are running, and then we'll come back and we'll roll up the show for now. That's the plan. They are not all the same. Well, that's fun. They're all different. You have to figure that out. Right. Well, now we know that these are not perfect. We may have to make our own pattern now. Interesting. Oh, that's what I should do. I should get rid of... Let's keep that there. There we go. Well, that ad break jumped on me real fast there this time, instead of giving me any time, which is fine. Moved. I'm aware of the ad. I know the ad breaks are running. I know. Just want to see if this is going to work or not. I don't think. Ooh, it's like barely off from each other. The cuts did not work. They are slightly off. Okay, we'll have to figure that out. They're not even, they're all different shapes and sizes, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to adjust that somehow. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes the stuff that comes off of Canva works. Sometimes it doesn't work. It just really depends. I tend to do my designs and try to make things, I don't say precise, but if I'm going to do like a waveform like that, I'm going to make that pattern pretty as tight as I can using the repeat features and stuff like that. Like, so you saw on some of the other, the last one I did with the hearts and stuff like that. Once I get one piece of it, then I try to make sure that those repeats are basically the same, if I can get it that way. That is the hope and the dream, but... always a work in progress. This is kind of why I wanted to do these streams and stuff like that, was just to show the trials and tribulations, the crashes and the victories and the bitter defeats, per se. So. All right. Looks like the ads should be done. Get that off of there. Let's do our final little wrap up here. We did pretty good today. We had some fallbacks, losing all the progress we made on the first design, but we're down to our last one here. Once we get that one done, then I can get them all saved out, and I can actually send them off to get printed so that I have some official really nice cards in the mail ready to go. So get those up on my Printify shop and stuff like that. So that is the hope and the goal at some point. We got our special treat for Patch, who's been running on our video over here all day. We were able to complete our challenge, which is great. So let's go ahead and move that off of there. Let's see, where's Patch at? Is there? Oh, there he is. Hey! So now we have a challenge for Sora, which is we did a big one this time. So we tried 10,000, that one was easy. We did 20,000, that one was super easy. So I bumped our next goal up to 100,000, so it should take us a little bit of time to get the next one, so which is okay. Hopefully as more people come into the stream and gain some points, they'll be able to donate those points towards our challenge and get Sora a special treat next time as well. So that is the plan and the idea. So thank you everybody for coming by. Thank you Sunny, thank you Vern, thank you B-Shag, thank you Dreamer. I know DPS is in here, but that's me because I'm watching the stream just to make sure. Thank you guys for coming by and watching. Appreciate it. I will be back on... Oh, and Husker Puppers, you were in there too, weren't you? Oh, Husker Puppers is there too. Thanks for coming by. I should be on... I haven't made any changes to the schedule yet. So Wednesday I will be on. It might be... I'm thinking about making Wednesday 9 to 11, just doing a 2-hour stream maybe? This way I have a little bit more time to, we go visit the grandparents and stuff like that, so that gives me a little bit more of a bumper of time to get some stuff done too, so I'm thinking that we might change that. Let's just go ahead and do that for now. You guys can see that. But yeah, we will be back. I will be back on Wednesday, and then we'll have a new episode 4 of our podcast on Sunday, and then we'll go from there. So I hope you have a good day. Sunny, I hope you have a good rest of your work day and stuff, and I will see you all later. Bye.